Hey everyone, it has only been 2 weeks since we provided an update, Celeste's last walkthrough, but an unbelievable amount of stuff has happened since then. So we are probably only like a week out from being able to move into this place, and we got all kinds of stuff going on right now. Contractors in and out. We come to the house, we don't even know who's going to be here, what's happening, but it's all happening very fast. And I'm going to take you for a quick walkthrough. First and foremost, we have floors that are refinished and shiny. It's a little dirty still, but this is Minwax Ebony. Probably about 3 or 4 coats of poly. And it's a satin finish. If you guys have seen any of the previous videos, you know how nasty these floors were. And frankly, I think they came out pretty damn good. They've certainly got character. There's all kinds of bumps and sanded down nail heads that you can see. You can see a mix of the old and the new wood. But we're just gonna chalk all that up to what we call character. All right, let's see what we got going on. So we have recessed lighting installed. I've installed all of the speakers throughout the house. We've got 2 speakers in all of the main rooms: dining room, kitchen, TV room, living room, and the 3 bedrooms upstairs. And we have speakers in each of the bathrooms. Each of these rooms will have, you can see this network cable hanging down here. We have ceiling mounted Amazon Echo Dots that are going to control the speakers in each of these rooms. We'll show how those all get fed into the network closet soon. Got our pendant light hanging in the rear entrance here. The former rear stairwell fully converted into our pantry now, painted up. We have appliances in varying states of installation. Dishwashers connected but not mounted. Kitchen sink is in and touchless and Alexa enabled. So we'll be able to do cool things like say, Alexa, pour 1 cup of water. There's the oven. We got the hood with the backsplash, not backsplash, but that's the old fire back from the fireplace. Hood is almost done. The siding on the outside is done. So that just needs to be finished up. Fridge is in. This is a Fanimation prop, in case you're wondering. Haven't seen that thing go on yet, but I'm looking forward to that. The masonry around the fireplace is going to be probably a project for later on, but this piece of wood right here was previously used in the basement as a divider. They were stacked one on top of one another and slotted into the concrete foundation. And it was used to divide one of the rooms down there into a few different spots. And one of those was where the coal was shoveled in from the outside. So we sanded that down, and that's going to be our mantle. French doors are not installed yet. Those still need to be painted and refinished and then hung. Thermostats are all in. The air conditioner upstairs is now active. The boiler is on. Air conditioning for downstairs should be online by the end of this week. And I gotta say, it's pretty nice having air conditioning in here finally. These registers were just put in today. Stairs came out pretty sweet. We painted the risers black, and we didn't realize how dark the stain was going to be originally, so now it winds up being essentially solid black all the way up. But I think it looks pretty good. Again, all the paint needs to be touched up again. This is my new embiggened mail slot. Take a quick peek on the front porch. Got our fan. And there's the fridge that's going downstairs into the basement. Take a walk upstairs. Actually, before we go upstairs, we gotta look at the bathroom down here. Sink is in. Lighting fixtures are hung with Glee. Speakers, vent fan, working toilets. I don't know if this light works. Oh, look at that. We got a light in this closet. This is the network closet. A lot of wiring to do when we have internet. All right, now we can take a peek upstairs. It's so nice being able to walk around in this house with just socks on. Kind of feels like a home. Ooh, big temperature drop going up here. Very nice. Girls' room. Still got to put some hardware on these. Speakers are installed up here as well. Boys' room. Hallway closets. This will be the kids' bathroom. A lot of junk in here. We got to finish putting this vanity together, but the sink works. Shower works. Toilet works. We've got the speaker in. Alexa. Fancy light. And master bedroom. And master bath. We got a fan in here that still needs to be installed. Vanity needs to be put together, but the toilet's working. And we need glass for the shower, but the shower is working. Working thermostat. And we'll cut here, and then I'll give you guys a peek at the basement. All right, here we are in the basement. Massive mess down here. We got all kinds of boxes of stuff that needs to be installed still. We got all the HVAC ductwork that is either leftover or still hasn't been put up down here. HVAC should be completely wrapped up by the end of this week. I think he's coming back on Friday. But let's take a quick tour around here. We've got washer and dryer now hooked up. We still have to run the dryer vent, and we need an extension on the washer drain, but that's good progress. This whole this area of the basement was leaking, so we ran drainage on the outside gutter and then out and around the foundation, and we dry lock painted the walls. And so far, we haven't seen any evidence of leaks, but we got a crazy ass rainstorm supposedly happening tonight, so that'll be a good test. Laundry sink is in. The drain point, though, unfortunately was lower than where it would hook into the sewer line, so we had to get a laundry pump to pump it up into the sewer. We still have quite a bit of painting to do down here. We're gonna, for the ceiling, we are going to, as you can see, the ceiling has all this radiant tubing for the heat running through it. So we need to put some reflective insulation up. And you can see this duct right here has basically foil bubble wrap. So I bought big rolls of that stuff, and I'm gonna staple that up into the ceiling. And it's gonna double as both a ceiling and insulation for the radiant. So it'll look like a spaceship down here, but it should do the trick. All right, we got the laundry jet, that'll be one of the last reveals. So we're holding off on final installation of that. And over here is my favorite part of the house. Thank you, Matt Francis. Thank you, Augie Kamara. But we've got the boiler. This is a wall-hung Lochinvar, I don't know how you pronounce that, WHB 155. And this heats our water and provides our hydro for both the radiant and the HVAC. But Matt did a hell of a job hooking this all up. This is all press fit copper. Circulator pumps. We got the mixing valves, manifolds for the radiant. Everything is adjustable temperature wise. You can bleed these out if you need to. Really good job on all this stuff. Here we have the indirect water heater, 65 gallon. Again, we have another mixing valve up here, and we can very easily see the temperature. This is the downstairs air handler. Again, this should be wrapped up by Friday. This needs to be wired in and plumbed. Over here is our water main coming in, and then this guy right here, this is a flow detector. So this is monitoring using like ultrasonic frequencies. There's no moving parts in this thing. It's monitoring the flow of water through that water main, and it learns your house, and it can detect a very, very minute leak. And if it does detect any kind of leak, it'll automatically shut off and alert you. So the nice thing about that too is it gives us a break on our insurance. And then this is the Leviton load center. So this is a new power panel. These breakers are all kind of plug and play. They don't need to be individually wired. They pop into the buses, and then you're good to go. And some of these, you can see this one, or is it this one right here, is Wi-Fi enabled, as are these two. So I'm Wi-Fi enabling the major circuits, and that'll allow me to monitor energy consumption on the major appliances like the air handler, not the air handlers, but the condensers and the induction cooktop and washer and dryer. We keep tabs on all this stuff. So really cool setup. And that's really it. This floor down here, We've had a few people come in to give us ideas and quotes on what we can do. Epoxy was the original plan. We might still do that. We had a company called DeStefano Concrete Coatings come in they have a different kind of application that they can put on it. But unfortunately, there are a lot of hollow spots on this floor. This slab isn't very thick. I think it's like a couple, 2-3 inches. And unfortunately, that's not a suitable base for that type of application. So they said we could do it, but we can't guarantee it, and it's probably gonna degrade over time. So I don't know what we're gonna do. If anybody has any ideas, let us know. I think for now, we're just gonna try and clean this up as best we can. Put some rugs down and call it a day. All right, so that concludes our tour. I think the next update that we'll be giving you is either when we're completely done and not yet moved in, or when we're all settled, which shouldn't be too long from now. All right, take care, guys.